Здорово, Мерил.
Cooper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time. That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone. I'm not making the Keeper angry with us for putting him in danger. Go ask her first.
Да, он теперь с ней остался. В целом лишние руки мне не помешают, но вроде бы он умрет тогда. Я уже так нихуя не помню, что пиздец.
I see you have not left with Merrill yet. Is there something you need? Fenarel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Merrill at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help, Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well, then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Все, ты довольна? Теперь пошли хуярить монстров. Че, пошел геймплей? Хе-хе.
On it.
Сейчас хилок наберусь, блядь, на пол игры вперед.
Right.
Что думаете, я у детей не сворую?
Right.
Я же говорю, геймплей пошел. Еще минут 15 тут посидим. Я забыл, что это надо делать сразу. Не помню такого. Ну, вроде... Stealing failed.
No.
Ебать ты бомж. В смысле nothing to steal?
This should be easy enough.
Я такого кревет не помню.
You're back. Are you ready to go now? What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
We asked. The keeper has given her leave.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
We can't let this stop us!
Defend yourself! Here we go!
Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. On it.
What were those things? Were those darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before? Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters.
Спойлер встретишь.
Are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Сюда лут.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that? Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Dark. Spawn. Destroy the fiends.
Defend yourself!
I'll follow your lead!
Let's get started. Right. On it. As you please. Let's get started.
Good!
Here we go! Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough.
Сюда лут.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
А вдруг ты не поднимаешь? Тут вроде бы есть ограничения по весу, да. Ты же не все поднимаешь. Нахуя что? Ограничение по весу? Чтоб ты все не таскал.
Let's get started. As you Let's get started.
It's down!
Ай.
On it. Only one shall stand!
Ready to fight!
Victory shall be mine!
Defend yourself! Die, damn you! I will make this quick!
Right. This should be easy.
There is your weakness!
This should be easy enough. On it.
Что ты уже ищешь?
Let's not waste any time. If Tamlin's
Right.
alive, he needs us.
Right.
Все еще insufficient skill. Та нема. Ебать мы ловушки фармим.
These creatures. As you wish. On it. On it. Let's get started. On it. On it. Desperation is an ugly perfume. Right.
А стол все-таки есть. Таки набомжевал на левелап.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Natishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger. So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. I agree. So long as the mirror exists, it is a threat to anyone nearby.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Как я сам в себя посмотрю, ты что, дурак?
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure. There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return. If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger. As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Там хуйня, которую я еще с прошлого раза не залутал. Думаешь, я так просто лут отдам?
Bastards. Let's get started. Less fighting, more dying, bless you! Right. This should be easy enough.
Еще он хотел, чтобы я без опыта остался, да?
Let's get started. Right. Right.
Not going down easily!
Все хотел себе оставить, да? Это мой лут. Моя экспа. Ну, типа, реально нигде нет. Честно, перед переходом я на секунду отбегу. Обновлю себе бокал. Ой. Сейчас, сек. В целом, я думаю, если я проснусь рано, с утра поиграю в Dragon Age, пока там Сай и остальные желающие родолет посмотреть не раздуплятся. Пробую за завтра пройти еще одну кампанию.
What did you find of him? I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Because I must talk to your Keeper first. It will not take long.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Могу еще раз воровать?
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst? A sad day for our... I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss. May the creators... Ah, back again? Of course.
У меня уже один золотой есть. Неплохо, неплохо.
I'm training Paul.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday. Andraste's mercy, no. No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before. Much less learn how to hunt. Of course.
Интересно, сколько я часов потрачу на прохождение?
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? So, another of our children has perished. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Ебать ты поэт.
Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlin brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
Он мужик.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Давайте, рассказывайте мне, что я должна стать серым
The
стражем.
Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Yes, Dalen. Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us. The cure is only found by joining the Grey Wardens. As sole protectors against the Darkspawn, we're granted some immunity to the taint. But this is not charity. We enlist only the worthy, and you have certainly proven yourself. Should you join, it's unlikely you'll ever be able to return here.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
Спасибо, блядь.
Who knows what the future holds? Here, our paths diverge. You may never find us again. I cannot express my sadness at sending one of our daughters off into such danger, away from the clan that loves her. But if this is what the creators intend for you, Dalen, meet your destiny with your head held high. No matter where you go, you are Dalish. Never forget that.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go? We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, Let your clan embrace you one last time.
Если думаете, что это конец пролога, нет, это начало пролога.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor. To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before...
Не ссы, все будет хуже.
Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows
Правильно делаешь.
with passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Боже, этот дебил.
Him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Подожди. Stealing failed. Так, тут есть еще что можно спиздить?
Right.
Здорово, Рэмбо. Оп, сюда лут. Че, реально у вас нечего воровать?
As you wish.
Грустные вы, солдаты.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
До Инквизиции я еще дойду.
Orders of Tairn Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Make us speed your steps.
Может, у тебя есть что спиздить?
Right.
Еее.
As you
Торт, а Инквизиция боевка что, сильно отличается от того, что я знаю? Может, ачивки добивает? О! Есть! Вот он, Dragon Age, который я узнаю. Так не говорите, что я сейв закараптил. Да. Ну, в смысле, автосейв тоже не работает? А если сюда? Да, классика.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but it was supposed to be a beautiful time. Tell the Keeper. I ask only one thing, if I may. Interesting.
Думаете, я не знаю, как это пофиксить?
Let's get started. Right. As you wish.
Откат намного меньше. Ну, но чтобы что-то триггернулось, после этого перезагрузить и загрузить ближайший.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Сколько раз я так делал? Я просто уже не удивлен, знаешь. Сколько лет прошло, проблемы старые.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside. I think they used it once. I'm told they discovered. I didn't see anything like that when I.
Там ты серьезно? Дай мне мост пройти, а? Глупая игра. Она хоть не грузится, как раньше, блядь. По полчаса. Где последний рабочий сейв?
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Да, я только что обошел, блядь, какой-то триггер говна.